Love and greetings in the name of the Almighty God, who was, and who is ever to come. You're welcome to the Vibes, and my name is Mr. Francis O. 30 years ago, Nelson Mandela and his friends got independence for South Africa. And exactly 30 years now, this year, South Africa is going to have election in a few months to come. A young man named Malema is pulling crowd anywhere he go because the young people in the country now try to understand him. The last time election he came third with his party EFF. But this time, I think all the young people understand him better because he said he's gonna get the land back to them. The land that apartheid take it or the white people seize it. So all the young people, they try to follow him.
Julius Malema phethu mshini vuma kamnandi. Julius Malema phethu thando vuma kamnandi. Julius Malema phethu mkhonto vuma kamnandi. Julius Malema phethu mshini vuma kamnandi.
Malema, who is Malema? And who can we compare Malema to? We have so many great African leaders who have come and gone.
I'm introducing to you the leader who can count in the same lines as Kwame Nkrumah, as Robert Sobukwe, in the same lines as Thomas Sankara, in the same lines as Steve Biko, in the same lines as Patrice Lumumba, in the same lines as Muammar Gaddafi, in the same lines as Che Guevara. I'm introducing to you the incoming president of South Africa, the commander-in-chief and president of the EFF, Comrade President.
Thank you very much, Sekela Mongameli. Sibulise unobhala, Commissar Marshall Dlamini.
Well, one thing about him, I think he's very, very positive about his words. Anything he said, he really meant it. Let's listen to him.
Anyway, as you were shouting at the back, I was not shocked because I don't raise comfortable things. I must touch the nerve. And I don't get easily shaken, whether by sober or half sober people. I have no problem at all. No one get to scare me. I express myself anywhere free without any fear or any intention of begging relationships. I'm here to articulate the EFF policy. You like it or not, it doesn't matter. We are happy that the Cape Chamber invited us, not because we share anything, but because we can exchange ideas. What is going to make South Africa work?
Well, Malema is campaigning to get land for his people, South Africans. But not all South Africans agree with him.
Mr. Malema, you have no authority to talk about land ownership. The Khoisan is the only authentic voice that can talk about land. We were the first freedom fighters fighting the colonials when they came here 360 years ago. We were the first people of this nation. We were the first people of Southern Africa. And today we still face oppression. This country's history did not start in 1910 when the ANC was established, nor did it start in 1994 when you went to a democratic dispensation. We lived here, and you, your ancestors, and the white ancestors found us here. So we can only talk about land ownership as you found us here. The indigenous people of South Africa and Southern Africa needs to be restored. That was taken from them by the invaders. I thank you.
I'm not sure there was a question there. If there was a statement, would you like to answer?
Well, I think that you are extremely missing a point. Me and you are Africans. And this land you are referring to and the whole of Africa was one thing until the colonialists came to divide us. So you must never see yourself as being something different from what I am. Otherwise, you are inviting self-isolation. We, the black African majority and the Khoisan, were one thing. And we are the only ones who can speak with authority about the Africa, the continent of African majority. So don't take away, I'm not from Europe. My ancestors are not from Europe. This Africa belongs to Africans, and that's what the Khoisan are. Don't isolate yourself, my sister. This solidarity will help us to defeat colonialist and apartheid legacy.
Well, Malema is somebody who really loves Africa, and he really want to help. We need one of African leaders who will stand strong like this to unite Africa. Let's listen to him.
Many of them are here because they are seeking asylum. Many of them are here because of political reasons. Many of them are here because of economic reasons that are happening in their countries. I'm not going to join a chorus that says we need to push them away. Many of them are not committing any crime. Yeah. So we need to make sure that we regularize it. We are able to put them in proper places where they can be located.
What do you say to some of the people who say, you know what, we love what the EFF is doing, but the manner in which their leader speaks about foreigners, so to speak, somehow dissuades us?
Don't vote for me. I don't want that vote. I don't want a xenophobic vote. I love my African people. The same way I love my mother and my grandmother. I'm in love with Africans. Africans are hated everywhere. You go to America, the black skin is a source of hatred. You go to UK, a black skin is a source of hatred. You're asking me to join in the hatred of black people. I know what the hatred of my skin did during apartheid. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be asked that I should stand at the border, at the fence between Limpopo and Zimbabwe and block a mother who's carrying a child, only crossing to get a medication in Musina and going back to Zimbabwe because there is a problem in Zimbabwe. I refuse to join that chorus. And if that will not make me the president of this country, I'm happy that let me die with my conscience being clear than being a president who has emerged through selling out his own soul. Nobody asked me to feel like this. Yeah. I feel very strongly about black people. I feel very strong about African continent. And I would rather not be a president because I know for a fact that this is an establishment that is spreading this anti-blackness that we experience everywhere else. It's not true. There's jobs in the restaurants. These Lesotho women who are working in our houses. Yeah. Our sisters don't want to work there. They've gone to schools. They want quality jobs. Not that they look down on these jobs. They are saying, I cannot, with a diploma, with N6, with qualifications, go and be a domestic worker. Yeah. We want more. Who wants to go and work and be paid with wine in the Cape Farms? Who wants to do that of South Africans? Yeah. Let me and you take trucks and buses now and go and fetch those foreigners who are working there during harvesting season in the Cape wines. Let's go and take them. And let's see what's going to happen to those Cape wines. All of those grapes are going to get rotten because our people will never agree to work in exchange for wine. Never will I. Nothing will persuade me. Not the results of the elections, not a gun on my head, not any form of intimidation will persuade me to hate on black people. I will never hate on Africans, not even for votes. Do not vote for me if you don't love Africans and you want me to hate them. I won't do that.
Thanks for watching. My name is still Mr. Francis O. Subscribe for more, and there's still more to come. And leave your comment down there. But if you don't agree with someone, don't try to write something which is not nice. Respect yourself and keep love wherever you are. Until the next time, God bless and God bless. This is The Vibes.